Yep, it's a warm welcome to the Jacaranda City, capital city. And Tshwane is our host in this FIBA U18 AfroBasket South Africa 2024. It's been a fascinating one throughout this competition, and now we have the West African Derby. This has been dubbed the Group of Death in this year's competition, and it sees Mali, Cameroon, Central Ivory Coast and Senegal all locked in a single group. But this is another big one for Coach Miguel Ramos as they try and advance to their first win in the competition. Mali stand in their way because Coach Moussa Cissé, undefeated so far in Group A, 64-50 the win over Senegal, and then a 58-62 win over Cameroon. And Coach Floshin Gwenya alongside. In terms of big clashes in AfroBasket, it doesn't get too much bigger than this.
Oh, no doubt. This is gonna be the clash of the Titans, sort of to speak. I mean, this is huge for Coach Ramos. He's seeking his first win, and who would have imagined that Côte d'Ivoire are winless in 2024 in under 18 AfroBasket. I wouldn't have thought that would be the case by now, but it clearly tells you how much talent is out there.
Well, when you look back historically, it's 3-0 in the competition. The last time these teams played was in 2016, and it was a 44-63 win to Mali. And dating further back, the last time they played was 2008, but still maybe searching for their first win. After the anthems, we get into the action. It's almost go time, and just mentioned before the anthems that historically it's 3-0 that Mali lead, and referees in today's competition, Rahimad from Morocco, Manuel David, and referee Daki from Sasilim Tebo Nkosi Daki from South Africa. And we get ready, and when you look back at history, and you can't help but track the competition, and you have the current form of what's going on in the competition, then Mali do come into this one as favorites. It's Diarra, Traore, Bagayoko, who's their scoring leader. The other two Traores, the Traore triple threat on the floor for this Coach Cissé.
Yep, and that's especially Traore. He's been doing extremely well for Mali, but Bagayoko has been the star for them this tournament so far, as is their leading scorer. The starting five is solid. They complement each other very well. And it'll be interesting to see what Côte d'Ivoire does to try and counter this well-oiled machine of Mali.
So for Côte d'Ivoire, it's Laboué, Mfom, Lombi, Boedi, Conde, and Lambizani Jr. That's a lineup that has been utilized. They utilized it in the opening game, and now going with the same starting five.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's dead set on his starting five. Surely, for me, the most important player in this Côte d'Ivoire team should be Cheney, number 14. I mean, he's the guy that Theo Cheney, he's the guy that really dictates temps for them. He gets them playing. He's their star point guard. Got a knock the past game, but he looks good. He's moving. I'm not so sure how impactful that knock will be, but he's the guy that to look out for.
Well, the point guard runs the offense, and when you look around, it's Malcolm Laboué, who generally tends to get the start in the guard position, and then Boedi and Conde, the young starters inside the paint there for this strong Côte d'Ivoire team. Côte d'Ivoire came close in the game against Senegal and Cameroon as well. They've just not been able to get over the line, and you know that there's a lot of a big rivalry, especially because these countries share borders, and it's not only bragging rights, it's country pride, and that's the nature of the competition.
Oh, for sure. I mean, look, these countries know each other very well. As you rightly put it, that they share borders. There's a lot at stake, you know, especially in this game for Côte d'Ivoire. They must at least win the group stages and see where they end up by the time the group stages are wrapped up.
This is the 7th appearance for Mali in the tournament, and the best that they've done is pick up a silver medal, and that was in 2012. 14 times Mali have been in the under-18 AfroBasket, 2 golds, 1 silver, 6 bronze. Now remember, if you want to touch base, reach out or engage with us, it's hashtag U18 AfroBasket. It is also hashtag Meet Africa's Future Champions at Gen Hoops. We are on Instagram and X. And if you want to keep updated, it's FIBA.basketball. You can find live stats, you can find information about the tournament and all the players and coaches that are taking part in this one. This is the second time that the competition has been held in South Africa. 2006 in Durban was the last time that the FIBA U18 AfroBasket hit these shores, and it was coastal then. It's now inland, and Nigeria picked up the win in their tournament.
Yep.
Now the battle of the West African stars. It's Mali's Eagles and Côte d'Ivoire's Elephants as they take to the floor. Chanet leads the way with his 15 points again. Before Mum Lombi, 11.5 points he gives them. Boedi, strong inside presence, 7.5 rebounds a game, but that's an area that I think will be critical and crucial. Only 43.5 rebounds a game throughout the first 2 games. They've been dominated on the boards a little bit at Côte d'Ivoire. It is an area that Mali is pretty strong in. 63 boards and 21 second chance points is how they've gone into those 2 wins.
Yeah, I mean, look, I suppose whoever today does control the boards got a better chance of winning the basketball game. Both those teams are dominant in that part of the game, so it'll be really interesting to see who comes up top.
Good chief, Imad Riauch. Conde controls, and it is Côte d'Ivoire. Chanet trying to set up. Here he'll pull up for a 3, comes off the front iron. Rebound picked up by Bagayoko. Quickly in transition. So a couple of good defensive possessions, or missed shot and then a good defensive possession there by Côte d'Ivoire. Opening up, Chanet. 15 points a game, mentioned 30% from the three-point line. Puts up about 5 shots a game. Kinder. Monday. He hangs inside, that one comes off the rim still. Scoreless we are in the opening minute of this derby. Kick out from Bakayoko. Quick fire shot. And a lid on the rim for both teams. Chanet, now they have numbers in transition. The shot flows up and there is a close range finish. And our first score, and it is that man, for Mlompi, picks up the first 2 points.
Yeah, Q, as you mentioned, Chanet, that he puts up about 5 shots a game. I think he should average double-digit shots per game. I mean, he's the most consistent player, he's the most consistent scorer as well. I like to see him taking more shots.
So that's the 5 3-point shots a game, coach. He takes about 10 a game, so you're right. He's their primary scorer. Up he goes. Zeke Conde cleans again.
Again, it's the balance of how much shots your opponent can take, because he's the guy that's supposed to take the offense. But if he is your star player, hey, it is what it is, man. He's got to make sure that he does what he needs to do for a team.
And maybe it's also a conversation around how modern point guards have evolved, and the ability to score is becoming more important, increasing importance at the point guard role. Now Lombi Fuam pressured. Kinder's got 3 defenders around him, and we'll have our first jump ball. Senegal picking up a big win a little bit earlier to advance their chances of getting into the quarterfinals, improve their record to 2-1 in group play.
They needed that. It was a massive win by Senegal.
Bakayoko gets his first 2. Nice cut into space, and he just finishes on that right hand layup. Chanet, take it away. Numbers here for Mali, and the numbers get to be at 2 points.
Good defense by Mali. That leads into transition offense, and they convert.
Boedi to the hands of Conde. Was looking to try and feed Chanet there in the corner, ready to fire away a 3. And I talk about that game because it was quite defensively orientated, and there is a nice little floater from Boedi. So we're tied at 4 in the early going of this one. Boedi on the board. There's a foul, and Tiara leaves Chanet on the floor, and he's happy to just take a bit of a breather. Goes to ground hard, and he's got a strapped left right hand rather, and he certainly has been through the wars. It looks like this tournament is starting to take its toll on him. Tiara will get a breather.
Yeah, Chen, his right hand heavily strapped, his right knee heavily strapped as well. You're quite correct, Q. You're quite correct, Q. He has been through the most. I mean, he's going to get attention as a star player, so maybe that's the price of being a star.
It is definitely one of the prices. Lombi lobs one over. Strong take, and Doumbia on the board again with the right hand layup. Nice aggressive take getting inside the paint there from Doumbia. Shane. Conde drives, his floater is good.
Good drive by Conde.
Conde, of course, one of the multitude of NBA Academy Africa players that we've seen on the floor. Long range shot, rattles off. Shane playing cleaner. Shane top of the key. Well, maybe that right wrist affecting the shot. Oh, off balance there on the baseline, and Boedi finds his touch.
Yep.
Game starting to open up just a little bit as Kinda, he goes down.
Couple of substitutions on the floor. As you see, China hits the bench. The other point guard, Malcolm Laborde, checks back in.
Yeah, Laborde in. Around the screen, short jumper is strong. Lumbe, Fuam picks up. Now again Conde, out on the open floor. That one comes off the rim. Gives this free-flowing, transition-built Mali offense a chance to try and get back, but it's been, I guess, first blood here in this first quarter so far to the Ivory Coast. Bagayoko
is critical to the Mali offense.
Pressure there on Diarra. Now he feeds off to Doumbia, loses the ball ahead of the play. Laboué drops back and Conde slams one in.
Good dish by Malcolm Laboué.
Playing provider, nice patience on that transition drive. Bagayoko in a little bit of trouble. That's a good coverage, but he gets the rebound back to Doumbia. By Boedi, and his floater is good. That's a skillful finish.
Oh, for sure. I mean, if you're a small guard, you got to be crafty to try and get your shot up against these trees that are out here. Bunch of 7-footers, 6'11", 6'10", very athletic forwards that can block your shot. A floater is one play that you can use.
Boedi short corner again. This one rattles out. Laboué. Conde attacking and gets the bucket through the contact. Got a certain motivation. Looks like he's determined here. Z Conde. The drop off, and there is a chance for Traore.
Yep, Conde is taking upon himself to really ignite the Côte d'Ivoire's offense.
That's Yusuf Mambi Traore. He's been leading the team in minutes, 32 minutes a game, and giving them 17.5 rebounds and 11.5 points.
Those are solid numbers.
Anytime you're up plus 15 on the rebound count, you're giving your team some great possession.
Ah, for sure. That is every coach's dream. Because you know those type of players give you a chance to win ball games.
Now the press comes. Laboué. Pressured by Baraji. Cleaned up on the board by Traore. I think I'm going to be saying that quite a lot this evening.
Yep.
3 ball from Mamadou Traore. Laboué. baseline drive, and it falls short off the middle. Holding up, trying to reset. Fomba is in a quick fire shot. Baraji shot rattles off again, another chance to clear. Quickly up the floor. Thought he might have some control. There was a nice bit of neutral defense there, but Je will pick up the foul on the ground.
I mean, again, for Mali number 15, Yusuf Traore, he can really rebound Q. He's a beast inside.
Well, the stats certainly support that argument without a doubt. Counter press.
Yep.
Yeah, from the Côte d'Ivoire. Doumbia around the screen there from.
You can tell it's not really a very aggressive press. I mean, the whole purpose of that is really just to slow the Malian team down. And
Doumbia inside to Traore. His fake is good. The foul comes in before the shot clock violation, shot clock buzzer sounds. And even with those impressive numbers, you look at the drop of pass inside and just getting the contact, turning on the hook. 75% he is shooting on 6 attempts from the free throw line.
Not bad for the big fella.
I think what's impressive about his rebounding numbers is that he's averaging 9 offensive rebounds a game.
Yep. I mean, he's always giving his team a second chance. And anytime a team gets second chances, they're bound to score at some point in those second chances.
2-point game it is. Laboué. Got the matchup here with Doumbia. Oriju. Ball is picked off. Now a chance in transition, and the bucket will count. Nice control there. Mamadou Traore gets the 2.
The Traore gang are doing the early damage for Mali. If it's not Yusuf Traore, it's Mamadou Traore putting the ball on the floor, attacking the cup strong, and gets himself an extra free throw on the end one.
Well, he had the smaller body Laboué in front of him. He just floats it up and over, and he gets the 3-point play. Seen varied use of the presses throughout this group play. Pass inside, Oriju.
Yeah, so I mean, these teams know each other very well, Q. So sometimes it's going to be a hard press, a very aggressive press, generally to try and get a steal or turn them over. Sometimes it's going to be a soft press just to slow them down.
Well, it's been a well-fought first quarter. Laboué finds time and space. Thought he would do a better job there. Oriju picking up the rebound. His hook shot off the front iron. Chance here for Chektari Baraji. Baraji. Attacking hard is Bagayoko. That one gives Mali a second chance. Nice drive in. And, well, you can tell that he really wanted the continuation to fall, but he will get 2 more chances at the free throw line. Nice attack inside.
Yep. Mali does really attack the basket. And when they do, that's when people like Traore, should you miss the get inside, trying to effect offensive rebounds. They're really aggressive attacking.
Well, you know the winners of the AfroBasket get the chance to go to the World Cup, FIBA Under-19 World Cup, and Mali is is the only African team to pick up a medal. 2019 is when they picked up a silver, and that competition, tough in its own right, but the right to go and represent Africa on a world stage is also what the teams here are competing for.
I mean, with so much talent in the continent, I think it's time that FIBA World looks at giving us more slots at the FIBA World Championships.
Well, I don't think too many can argue with that, especially with the performance of South Sudan in the men's competition and the D Tigers in the ladies.
Steady but surely we're getting there.
Slowly but surely. Timeout called. It's 1:14 left. As Côte d'Ivoire struggling just a bit as Mali push ahead by 3. Time back in. Now just trying to wrestle some momentum before we head into the second quarter. This feels like two heavyweight boxers just feeling each other out in the first round.
Ali and Fraser, heavyweight. Just making sure that they let you know that I'm out here. I'm not ready to kill you yet.
And very difficult to call who's going to win the fight. There's the pass in. Nice ball movement. Bagayoko. Well, he turns. Lamizana Jr. in. It feels like there's been a little bit of pace injection since he's on the floor. Lapweg shot rattles off. Clean rebounding by Amadou Traore. Doumbia looked for it back, but the pass was read. Lapweg once again into the path of Lamizana Jr. Fades away from the contact. Falls short. Bagayoko. Right hand layup is good. And it's a timely score there for Sekou Bagayoko and Mali, and they'll take the 3-point lead into the second quarter. So at the end of the first, it's Mali 17, Côte d'Ivoire 14. Second quarter action here from the Rembrandt Hall at the University of Pretoria. It's been the host and will be the host for the remainder of this tournament as we take steps closer to the knockout stages. Quarterfinals for the ladies decided. The men about to close out Group A, which many have called the group of death. And I guess it's first blood there to Mali in the first quarter. 17-14 favor of the Malians. It's 6 points to Doumbia. Bagayoko's 4 to lead the way for Côte d'Ivoire. Conde had 6 early in that first quarter.
Conde needs to continue to do what he needs to do for Côte d'Ivoire to stay alive in this game.
Coffee as Mali show a little bit of zone to the elephants. Long range shot picked up there, Bagayoko, and I think there was a partial block and Laboué will just control it. So there's a shots here, nice spin. Traore stops that one midair.
Good move by Coach Sisse, coming into the second quarter, making sure that he changes the defense just to confuse Coach Ramos.
Lamizana Junior feeds it to Lombe, nice pass in, and that's a good breakdown. Sees Lamizana Jr. finish close range.
I mean, the thing with the zone defense is that you need to be patient. You got to make sure that you shift the zone from left to right or right to left using ball movement or even dribble penetration. At some point, you're going to get what you really need, either an open shot.
Bagayoko! 3 ball is good.
That's a deep 3 by Bagayoko. Surely he's leading all scorers by now.
Well, he just has the habit of picking up big baskets whenever Mali need a score. Out it goes.
That is a good trait to have as a player because you're always going to be on the floor.
16 points a game. He puts up 9 threes. 38%, 39%.
That's a good average. At 39%.
He fires off. This one is I don't know if that was just a feeling out the rhythm shot, but he misses everything.
It's a hit check.
Well, we know where he lies in terms of the temperature if we're using a temperature dial. Coffee is off. Shanae is back in. Shanae, block. Nice bit of defense. Moving the ball nicely around the perimeter, looking to try and work. It's 14 seconds on the shot clock. Bomba. Baraji. Trying to find Amadou Traore. They have numbers, and that is a superb finish there from Conde, who's back in.
Conde does make things happen for Mali. Sorry, for Côte d'Ivoire. They need to find him more often.
And a lot coming in transition. When he slashes, is highly effective. 8 points, like I said, 4 or 5 shots. Baraji shot rattles off and comes out of bounds. No team has been able to really pull away from this Côte d'Ivoire team. It's small margin victories, and I think based on what we've seen, it's going to be a battle going down into the second and third and fourth quarter.
Yeah, they do a good job of staying in touch. You know, you're not gonna blow them out of the water. They're not that kind of a team. They know how to play. They just haven't been lucky enough yet to string a victory or two.
Lombe gets a poster dunk, and that's a nice finish inside.
Yep. Way to finish, especially when there's a couple of shot blockers. You really want to go for the dunk just to secure the 2 point.
You know, love them posters, and FIBA have published that U18 AfroBasket posters. Lombe Mfowam, Mfomum, Lombe inside.
Tie ball game with 6 minutes and 28 seconds. This is promising to be a humdinger.
Traore, he connects. Nice inside-out play, and Mamadou Traore hits from, well, it's shorter range three, but it falls. Conde trying to play provider on the inside, falls to the hands of Laboué. For Mom, Lombe. Laboué trying to get the quick reply. Back-to-back threes it is. And now offense running for Mamadou Traore.
Can't leave him open.
Conde draws the contact again. A nice aggressive take inside. Amadou Traore picks up the foul.
It's always a surprising element to the coaches, in particular when a guy makes his first three or even his second three, but he still finds himself open. Somehow, I just don't understand how you leave such guys. Good take there by Conde, attacking the rim hard, earning himself a trip to the charity stripe.
And it happens quite often. We get a quick series of back-to-back threes, and then the adjustment gets made.
Why can't players make the adjustment from the very first three? Always boils in my mind. And you start seeing coaches pulling out their hair on the sidelines, and everybody thinks this guy is crazy.
You can feel your frustration on that one, Coach. It's a 5-point game. Conde splits his free throws. Now, great work on the defensive side. Chenet tried to lob it up for Lamizana Jr. That one will come off the hands. Maybe a bit ambitious, better served attacking the rim straight up.
True, I agree, fully agree. Especially in context of the game. You wanna keep on scoring so that you can be able to put pressure on Mali.
Tapo in some trouble. And now the instructions come in from everywhere. High ball pressure from Chenet. Inside they go. Now it's a long rebound that spills out of bounds.
It's a 5-point game. Mali is leading, and the zone seems to having an effect on Côte d'Ivoire.
Doumbia. His pass is picked up. Out in the open floor.
There's an opportunity there.
Poedi Again, it's two instances where you think you should have just attacked the rim because of numbers or drawing a foul. Great pressure by Boedi. Boedi pulls it back, and this time will go up and in. And pressure pays off as picks up the steal and the finish and forces the timeout on the floor. The high five there at the sideline, and a well-deserved because good defense forcing the timeout on the floor.
Absolutely.
26-20.
Mali has to call a timeout because they've been slow with the ball, especially in the last two possessions.
Well, of a couple of sloppy possessions, here it is. Mali basketball. Doumbia now gets the primary ball handling responsibility, and there's pressure. Diomande wants the travel call, so do the crowd.
Yeah, but the referee deemed that, otherwise he said there was a bit of holding.
Bakayoko. Traore spins, blocked very easily, picked up the read there. Ahead they go! Conde rises up and comes down on the ground hard, but the young man and everybody now looking for the call. It's going to be interesting because he goes up and falls down hard, coming down on the body there of Bakayoko.
Yep. He's been teed up for hanging on the rim. We're not allowed to do that. And the referee is explaining to Coach Ramos that you are not allowed to hang on the ring. You are allowed to hang on the rim, but you're not allowed to swing after the dunk.
The problem comes in with the arms. As soon as you pull up, that is when they call it. Unless there's danger with the player underneath.
Absolutely.
So, see the take. And it's that pull-up where the technical foul comes in immediately.
Yep. And players and coaches do get to be warned prior to the tournament.
Well, it doesn't erase all the hard work and the beauty of the play, but you know, a take like that just can take, sometimes takes the wind out of the sails.
Yeah, true.
Doumbia. Pressured by Chaney. Find a shot for Bakayoko. And Traore, shot clock now at 1. Off it comes Yusuf Traore to Bakayoko again, and he'll draw the foul. I think it's Lamizana Jr. pick up the foul. Yes, it is.
Yeah, so again, I mean, they need to put a board on somebody and able to rebound the basketball, because at the moment it's one of those situations where you really work hard on defense, and the last thing that you need to do to finish your defensive sequence is getting a defensive rebound. But they're not doing that. They are giving Mali second chances, and Mali are punishing them in those second chances.
It's Doumbia, Oriju, who picks up that. Boedi. Diomande. Boedi. Chene, he's open. Wow. That shot off the side of the backboard, and now Dumbia gets into stride. Foul count and foul trouble starting to become a problem here. Lamizana Jr. off the floor with his 3 fouls, and Oriju has 2. Informum Lombe has 2 fouls as well.
Starting to be a serious issue, Q. You're quite correct for Cote d'Ivoire. I am definitely sure that Theo Chene, he looks at his strapped hand after missing that 3 on the side of the backboard. Clearly, something is bothering him in that hand.
But he looks like it is such a valuable piece of this Cote d'Ivoire offense, so maybe attacking the rim or playmaking might be the better option for him. Taken away. Dumbia. Around he goes. There's another strong rebound, put back. And Traore beasting the boards again. Oriju. Kande tries to force that up, just out of the outstretched arms there of Oriju. Got to get it across quickly, and does. That was Mamadou Traore's 3-ball that comes off the front iron. Small margins in this one. Back pass. Oh! That is what he should be doing. If you're going to make a shot, you got to wrap around pass, find your teammates, create.
Absolutely. He's very good at that.
Bagayoko. Oriju taps away. They have numbers again. Well read by Bagayoko, who steals it back. They have more numbers on the other side, and that's Dumbia. Now it's the tap from Traore right into the path of Bagayoko that gives them that easy bucket.
Yep. There you see Theo Chene on the floor, suggesting that something is not right with him. Laboret comes back into the game.
Oriju, he heads out, so does Theo Chene. Laboret. See if they can't keep this close in the final 91 seconds of the second quarter. Up.
Oh.
And that's a great find. Can't believe that he missed it so close. Dumbia. The frustration comes in on the miss, and then the quick turnaround on the finish.
You know Mali wants to get out and run.
That shot short. Now again, pushing the tempo up the floor. Dumbia. The other corner, he'll try a shot. That one strong. Mamadou Traore is trying to find his range again. Lapues, that is absolutely wonderful, close to the rim.
Oh, that's a good finish.
Coffee steals. About a 7-second differential between shot and game clock. Lapue falls in. Automatic there.
Cote d'Ivoire not going away.
About to say they keep making crucial scores when it matters. Tapped away. And a chance here for Lombe. Well, an aerial assault on the rim. That's what we saw from the Côte d'Ivoire in that first half, and they bring it back within 1 point. What a fascinating contest we have. It's Mali 34, Côte d'Ivoire 33, and second half action promises to be just as exciting. This West African derby in full flight. The action has been fast and frenetic here at Rembrandt Hall in this West African derby, and it sees Côte d'Ivoire and Mali locked in an intense battle. It's 34-33 at the half. And when we look at some of the key stats in that first half, 30 points in the paint for Côte d'Ivoire to the 18 of Mali, maybe one, but also it's the personal foul count that I think will be a concern, because 13 personal fouls drawn or given up to the 4 of the Mali team, and that's going to be just 2 little things that you can pick up going into the second half.
Especially in a tight contest like this, you want to really be wary of the foul count, because it will play a big role later in the game.
Côte d'Ivoire yet to hit something from the three-point line. Nonetheless, we saw some nice shooting from the Eagles in the first half. Doumbia. 3 ball is nothing but net. Gets the 3-point perimeter shooting off to a rollicking start. Conde. Laboué feeds to the corner still. Not quite there, Z Conde. Oh, he forced that up over and in. (37-35) the score is. Doumbia gets it back. The pass off into the path of Traore. Nice defensive work, and the long rebound falls, and it's an easy 2. Mamadou Diarra this time.
Good clean up by Mamadou Diarra.
Laboué. Lombe, nice work, and fluid on the offensive end. Both teams just flowing here. Start out the second half. Doumbia. Dribble penetration, draws the contact, and we have our first foul of the second half.
Now we will get the start ahead of Theo Chanet. Good take by none other than the man himself, the team captain, Doumbia. Makes his first free throw.
Takes him up to 11 points, is 4 of 7. (15 points actually, just behind the bar there. So fantastic work so far by Doumbia, scoring leader for this Malian team. Tapped out.
Good hands by Traore, deflecting the pass. Anytime, at any point in the game when a defender deflects passes, they're playing good defense. That means they're playing the passing lane very well.
Buedi. Well, his short little jumper falls, and they continue with the persistent attack inside the paint because it pays dividends.
It does, not only when they score, but they also pick up a couple of fouls. That's why Mali is in foul trouble. Good move.
Well, nice extension there. Traore freezes his defender and he forces another foul. If he can get before Lombe off the floor, I think that's going to be a big difference maker, and he does. On the matchup here, just have another look at the move.
Just a little pivot. Sending him left, going right, creating space for himself. Ends himself a trip to the line to shoot 3. Misses the first one, makes the second one.
But 50% from the free throw line he is. And now
push-off foul. That's just the defense intensity by Mali causes a turnover.
just led by 5 not too long ago. Tumbia. The 3 comes off the front iron. Lambizana Jr. trying to control his back on the floor with his 3 fouls. Gotta be careful. Tumbia, top of the key. Seen it come off the front iron quite a bit. Another rebound there for Yusuf Traore. Feeds out. And if Côte d'Ivoire aren't careful, the rebounding hustle and crashing boards is starting to take effect here at the start of this third quarter.
Mali are very strong in that department. They really do crash the offensive glass. Again, you really have to box them out. Otherwise, they're going to be a menace. They're going to be a menace in that offensive board.
But it's Côte d'Ivoire basketball. Laboué. Tumbia trying to apply the pressure. Trying too hard. Nice work there by Laboué to avoid that press. Just Tumbia's first foul. Oriju. Pass picked off. Mamadou Traore. And the foul gets drawn. It's called unsportsmanlike on the attempt. So 2 shots plus possession, and you can hear just a little bit of unhappiness on the other side of the bench.
Yeah, I mean, those turnovers leading to fast break. And Mali is a very good running team. Their transition offense is on point. So any time that Côte d'Ivoire turns the ball over, Mali is going to push the ball as hard as they can, trying to get us a quick score on the open floor.
9 points, make that 10 in 16 minutes with 3 rebounds.
And again, you don't really want to be turning the ball over that much if you're Côte d'Ivoire, especially in a close game, especially against a team like Mali that runs very well. You want to take care of the basketball as often as possible.
Diarra. It's Silimana who can't hold.
That was a good wraparound pass. He just needed to hang on to the basketball. He will find himself wide open for an easy 2.
Theo Chaney back for the Côte d'Ivoire. Bouedi. Conde draws a crowd and he kicks it back out for Bouedi. Boom! 1 point game. Silimana. Origu right there, and he'll draw another foul. The foul frequency from Côte d'Ivoire, it happens on almost every possession when they attack the paint.
Pretty much. They need to keep at it. They need to force Mali into fouling. Listen, that way they could get to go to the free throw line and able to shoot free throws to be able to stay in the game.
There we go. Picks up his 3rd foul, so heads to the bench. Six Yusuf Traore points. 2-point Mali lead. Chaney drives to the right, kicks out Bouedi fakes, he'll pull up just from the free throw line. It's a strong rebound there by Silimana. Bakayoko, and it's tapped in by Mamadou Traore. Oh, sorry, Silimana.
Up. Silimana got into the game and is already affecting the game.
We only had 3 lead changes in this game. Mali have led by as much as 7.
It is going to be an up and down kind of game. You don't want to get huge leads.
Baseline drive. Drop off into the path of Silimana. Now it's Conde. While he runs the lane, while he manages to get a shot off somehow, but drawing a crowd, it falls short. Mamadou Traore. Pass in from Yusuf Traore. Now Silimana picks up the board again. Bagayoko in trouble. Islamizana who clears it away and passes ahead. Conde loses it out of bounds. I'll try to turn around the defense, lost the handle, and it goes right out of bounds.
It has been the story for Mali. They have been turning the ball over quite often. My mistake. Côte d'Ivoire, that is, they have been turning the ball over quite often. They need to make sure that they cut down on their turnovers.
Bagayoko tries to hang on the baseline there. Well contested. Enough to miss the shot. Boedi rather. Ready. Hits.
It's a 2-point game.
The 3 ball is fired from Traore. It's Yusuf Traore on the rebound and powers his way inside and draws a foul from Kinda.
Again, Q. Those offensive rebounds are starting to hurt Côte d'Ivoire. Mali is picking up offensive rebounds and they are attacking after picking up an offensive rebound. Second chances leads into open threes, second chances leading to fouls more often than not. And when you really want to give a team just one shot, if they miss and that's it, you want to rebound the ball. But if you want to give them second chances, you're going to have such issues where they have to go to a line and shoot free throws because you keep on fouling them.
10th offensive rebound that it is for Mali. And it's 2 free throw makes. Shene Conde. Think it is going to be Traore. Yep, he gets picked up. He picks up a foul. Second personal. Just the second team foul. Boedi. Miss cleaned up by Mamadou. Jab step and drive left. That one, City Traore. Diarra gets it back. And somehow that falls in, comes off the top of the glass, so just in front of the top of the glass. And, well, that's a great shot.
Very good shot. Gets Conde up in the air on a pump fake, finishes, gets himself an end one. He's going to the line to shoot one. Another offensive rebound. Another offensive rebound.
It's persistence and crashing the glass. They don't get the ideal outcome, getting the finish there, but they are just beasting on the board. Shanae, Kwande, another three that comes off the front iron. One of 12 now. Turning on a dime. That's a beautiful move.
Oh, that's a sweet move.
Diomande, first 2 points, a nice way to get himself on the board. Inside, and Mamadou Diarra gets the lay-in. Bank is open.
Bank it is open, Q.
Now, setting up the offensive foul, illegal screen. Kinder picks up the foul. Well, to the bench they go, just trying to manage their 5 Côte d'Ivoire players on 3 fouls apiece.
It's a problem for Côte d'Ivoire, especially when Kondo goes to the bench. You now wonder who will be doing the scoring.
Diarra, he gets another 2, and now the lead, the largest of the game. Just as we head into the 4th and final quarter. Boedi. Open 3. Strong there by Kofi. Boedi gets it back. Securing some extra possessions here. Shanae steps back. Short. Long rebound into his hands. They'll try another 3. Radar completely off.
Yeah, I mean, they're one for a bit now.
14.
That's...
And in from the sideline, sharp shooting Mamadou Traore. 11, first double-digit lead of the game. Kofi will try. And he breaks the shackles from the 3-point line. The second make, 2 of 15 they are now. They needed that score.
Oh, they did. We were starting to get away from them. 2-3 zone by Côte d'Ivoire.
Maybe a bit ambitious, but the rebound is picked up and controlled, and Silimana has had a presence in the paint since he's been on the floor.
It almost feels like everybody from the Mali team, especially the forwards, every single time the shot goes up, they crash the boards, and they really become a handful now for Côte d'Ivoire.
5 rebounds, 4 of them are offensive for Silimana, and looking for 2 more points. He's only got a single field goal.
They really work hard. That's the Malian bigs on the boards.
Second shot rattles off. Press, light press here. Shanae. Mali are looking dangerous on the defensive end, ahead of everyone. Diarra I think he tried to lob that off the backboard. Doesn't go to the intended recipient. They don't get the bucket, and the 3rd quarter is done. So at the end of 3, Mali 58, Côte d'Ivoire 49. We've still got 10 more minutes left in this West African derby. 58-49 at Rembrandt Hall in Pretoria. Final fascinating 10 minutes here in Cap City, city of Tshwane, as the Elephants and the Eagles battle. With this win, Mali could go 3-0, win the group, and Côte d'Ivoire pick up their first win on a win here. But right now, Mali in pole position.
Yep, Mali are in pole position. You know the Elephant is the king on the ground, and you know the Eagle is the king in the air. So let's see what happens here now between the Eagles and the Elephants.
There's a quick answer to that one as Mamadou Diarra opens the scoring. He goes up to 10. Uriju pushed ahead, and there is another score. 4 quick points for Diarra to start out the fourth quarter. Shane, catch and shoot is good. And again, they still have this knack of making these important shots. It's Coffee hits one. Baseline shot, the other Traore. Mamadou Traore shot off. Tapo picks up the rebound. Silimana inside, no call. I think it's gonna be a push in the back there from Silimana.
He's still got 2 offensive rebound queue, and there was still no box out. That is gonna hurt Ivory Coast if they continue in this trend of not boxing out and not being aggressive, especially on their defensive rebounds.
There was 13 offensive rebounds given up in the third quarter. This shows you how much board dominance has started to come to the fore. They had 20-second chance points. But it's right around the average of 21 a game.
Yep.
Lombi loses the handle. Well, keeps it alive. Loses it eventually. City. Diarra now. Tapo feeds across. Mamadou Traore just inside. It's a long 2. It's strong. And again, this time the contact call goes the way of Silimana.
I mean, it's all hustle play, Quinton. He gives his team another second chance by just getting in there and mixing it up, and straight up hustle play, nothing to it. He's being aggressive, trying to pursue an offensive rebound.
Pressure release pass. There's a great contest. Uriju. Hook shot. And great use of the pump fake there from Diarra, who again picks up the rebound. I don't know how many times we're going to say that, but inside there he gets it, and he'll draw a foul. Resigned look on the face there of Coach Miguel Ramos.
Yeah, I'm sure he's wondering what is going on with my rebounders, what is going on with my team not securing defensive rebounds. You can see the man is thinking extremely hard how to combat this Malian defensive avalanche.
And just the amount of pressure they put on you, crashing the glass.
Yep.
Shane. Inside goes. And Uriju gets 2 more.
Beautiful dish. by Theo Chanet.
It's the second field goal. He's got 4 fouls. He's got to be very careful on the floor, but I guess it's caution to the wind here for Coach Ramos at Côte d'Ivoire. Flat on the free throw. Last touch comes of coffee. That's the determination. Coach Sisse, I think it looks like he's got a multitude of rebounding options in his front court. Just all the players crash the boards hard.
Yep, that is their DNA. That is their identity.
Diarra, he won't get the pass off in time, nor will he get a shot off. So good defensive possession it is.
Big protest by Coach Ramos, talking to the officials just before that possession, looking for the replay on that last play. He thought it was his ball.
Chanet. 3 is good. Well, that's maybe some good signs here for the Côte d'Ivoire, because that is his first make of the game.
Yep.
Torre. Passed up and put in, and whether he's shooting or whether he's playmaking, it looks like he's starting to find some confidence in the fourth quarter. Chanet.
True.
Back to 5. Diarra hits a crucial 3. What a big shot.
Good reply by Mali.
Laboué lobs to Richu, and it's Tapo who says access is denied on that one as he picks up the foul. Now a lot of talk again between Coach Ramos, Imad Driush, and you have a look at the elevation on the block there. Tapo getting up top. Push it out of bounds. Well, to deny the scoring opportunity. Seven points. Make that 8.
Interestingly, with 5 minutes and 50-something seconds, the man Theo Chanet goes to the bench to go catch a breather.
Laboué almost picks up the pass. Diarra has had a great second half, and it continues as he finishes that one, hanging and hitting. Diarra points.
That's huge in the context of the game.
Laboué, well, did some good work on one end and then fouls a 3-point shooter on the other.
You do not foul a jump shooter. That's the golden rule in basketball.
Second foul for Diarra, and Laboué will relish the opportunity to shoot as Lombi to the bench. only been to the free throw line 6 times before this trip. Well, for 6 shots for this trip.
That's a very interesting stat.
In contrast, Mali have gone 29 times.
I was about to say that clearly Mali has been the aggressor in this game, getting to the line so many times.
That's Stapo trying to go up and under. Now Diarra. Mamadou Traore shot. He's taken 12 threes. Made 3 of them. Inside, gets tapped. Another touch in, and the rebounding count continues, but the finishing not working. And now, clock pressure, scoreboard pressure all start to build. Pass back to Lamizana, and there is the putback. Another flush there by Oriju.
Good follow-up by Oriju to get the tip dunk. They really need to start putting pressure on Mali.
Doumbia, his long-range shot rifles off the backboard. And there is a glimmer of hope here for the Elephants.
There's a high pick and roll again.
Laboué steps back. Oriju keeps it alive. Lamizana. He ran into trouble, but the putback is there for Boedi, and back they come. And again, more complaint on the sideline, and on the fight back and a little bit of drama. What is a derby without some drama? 68-65. It's a single possession this game, and 3:25 left. Buckle up your seatbelts. We head into the final 3 minutes of this one. Timely run as far as Côte d'Ivoire are concerned. Make it a nail-biting end to what's been a really good game so far.
Yeah, despite all Côte d'Ivoire's challenges of not securing their defensive rebounds, they're still within 3. It is really up to them now.
Kande so close to just picking that off and getting it out into the break. Might have seen the play develop before. He was able to just pick up the ball. Maybe some nerves here. Doumbia. Fire a wild 3 up. Had to go with the shot clock winding down. Lamizana secures Laboué. Pushing the tempo, he goes up top, and that's beautiful basketball. And he finds Lombi for the finish.
Good look.
Well, that's some great vision. Bagayoko. Two super long-range attempts have seen it become a one-point game. Chance to go ahead.
2 minutes 28 seconds in the fourth quarter. It is a one-point game. Mali lead 68. Mali leads 68. Côte d'Ivoire 67.
We've only led for 4 minutes. We've only seen 3 lead changes. This might be the most important one. Ready. Pressure. Shot comes off. Misses both. Out of bounds there as Dubia tries to push the pace and tempo up the sideline. The call comes in. And Côte d'Ivoire still can't go ahead on this possession. Laboe. Doumbia. Laboe gets by him. Ball spills out.
Costly mistake by Laboe. He has been steady so far up until this point. They're still within range though. They just need to take care of the basketball and convert.
Well, we're back to possession basketball for both teams. Final 2 minutes. It's Yusuf Traore's shot, or pass rather, that goes over. One of 7 from the field. Yusuf Traore, 8 points. Around his 14 rebounds. Mamadou Traore. Little step back, comes off the front iron. Outside shooting they persist with.
Again, Côte d'Ivoire with the basketball and a chance. Again, they throw it away.
Thrown away again. Neither team wants it at this stage. Doumbia hangs and is pummeled in. And who else but Yusuf Traore up and over everyone. Man, that's a big time play.
That's a massive play in the context of the game. He has been persistent at taking the offensive class.
Fake and drive. Lamizana's shot rattles off the board. Now it is in the interest of the Eagles to just take as much time off the clock as possible.
Yep. They're up 3. They just need to manage the game clock and the shot clock at the same time. And it's still a one-position game at the end of the day.
Traore. Well, he hands to Bagayoko. Pressure starting to come in. Doumbia sends away the screen. 3 seconds on the shot clock. The shot comes in. It's short. Lombi cleans. Now a chance to push up in transition. Laboe. The path of Conde. It's tapped away. The steal. Great defense. Now they push back the other side. The miss. And then hangs on the rim. Is their own interference. So that shouldn't count. And I think everything that could have happened has happened in the last 1 minute.
That was a good defensive play by Mali. Pushing the ball down the floor. Good pass, but they just couldn't finish.
It's the block actually that comes off there. That's an excellent defensive play that takes us into a timeout. And we have seen defense on both sides of the floor. And this is why defense wins you championships.
Absolutely.
70-67, we got 31 seconds left.
One position game, anything can happen at this point in time. 31 seconds is a lifetime in basketball terms. It is enough time to win a ball game. It is enough time to lose a ball game too.
A couple of times down, Côte d'Ivoire have turned over possession, given Mali an opportunity to try and go ahead. But some great defensive plays. First a tap away when Conde tried to get up the floor, and then the block now on the other side. Lamizana Jr. will set up the half-court offense. This is an important one. Inside it goes. Lumpy turns and fires and hits. Back to the basket.
It's good set play by Coach Ramos.
Great play drawn up. Now it is Doumbia. Pressured, looking for Traore. Yusuf Traore. Well, he wins it back and he tries to go on the baseline. As the shot clock was winding down, we're into the final 10 seconds. Some pressure free throws here. And Yusuf Traore gonna be put to the test.
Actually,
it's just the third foul.
Yeah, it's gonna be sideline. So it's gonna be a baseline out of bounds. Let's see what they run. The Malian coach is called a timeout, trying to draw up a baseline out of bounds play. 10 seconds to go, you gotta make a decision.
Well,
as Côte d'Ivoire, because now two things needs to happen here. Côte d'Ivoire, either you say you're gonna foul quick, preventing them from scoring, or you're gonna play out the 10 seconds trying to pick up a steal. If you're Mali, what do you want to do? Do you want to eat up the clock, or do you want to draw a play to score? You're up one.
Well, the question really is if you are Mali, you're trying to take as much time off the clock as possible. You know, they are not in the penalty. Every time a foul happens, they go to sideline out of bounds, take more time off the clock as much as possible.
Hence I asked, if you're a Côte d'Ivoire coach, do you want to foul immediately or do you try and play for a steal? What do you do in that situation?
Play for the steal.
Absolutely.
Play for the steal, get the foul if it doesn't work. Pressure time. Inbound comes. Foul has got to come. Ooh. That is a tough call. The unsportsmanlike call comes in, and it's going to be 2 shots plus possession.
That's big in the context of the match. You would like to think that the official would rather let the two teams on the floor decide the game. Also, I mean, with the fact that you know they're looking to foul to try and stop the clock.
Bakayoko hits a big one. Second one rattles out.
Very interesting call indeed. Nevertheless, it's been made. It's up to Mali, it's up to Côte d'Ivoire how they adjust now. Timeout by Coach Ramos. He wants to talk about it.
A really interesting call, that indeed it was, but it's been made. All the thing that has changed is that there's a single point to the Mali lead. They also have the possession. Now chance again, but it's going to be a sideline out of bounds ball now.
Now what happens is, in this situation, if a referee calls an unsportsmanlike foul and you're trying to foul, of course intentionally to stop the clock, you now calling a timeout. What do you tell your players? Do you continue to tell them to foul, and in which manner that they're supposed to be fouling? Are they supposed to be aggressive but they're fouling, or they need to be soft about it? It's really difficult to coach in these situations, especially when you don't know what the ref is going to call.
Well, it boils down to a legitimate attempt at trying to get the ball, right? And
true.
That's the interpretation that's got to be made directly by the referee. Nonetheless, the call came in. 2-point game it is. 8 seconds remain.
It is still a one-possession game.
Still the same decision remains.
Yep. Now, if they foul, Mali's going to go to the line and shoot 2. So I would rather foul quickly. If I am Côte d'Ivoire, I'm definitely fouling. Whoever touches the ball, I'm fouling.
Well, quick attempt at the foul. The shot, the clock is winding down. And further 5 seconds have come off the clock.
That is too much, Q. It leaves you with 3 seconds only to be able to make a play. Even if he makes one, he misses one, it's still a one-possession game. Now the key part is, do you still have a timeout to try and advance the ball, to draw a play, to get a quick shot in 3 seconds? I'm not so sure.
Bakayoko back at the free throw line. Again, same pressure scenario. First one falls. It's still a possession game, can still be tied. This is an important free throw.
Yep, you can see Coach Ramos is already called. Oh, he doesn't have any timeouts anymore.
Second one is made, and that makes it a 2-possession game. It edges Mali ahead. The shot will come from the half court. And Mali and the Eagles hold on for a victory and advance to the top of the group. They improved their record to 3-0. But man, oh man, did they have to fight for it. Côte d'Ivoire and the Eagles, they will remain winless in group competition and will see themselves into the placement part of the program here at FIBA AfroBasket. But at the end of the day, it's at the University of Port Victoria in the Rembrandt Hall. The winner of this West African Coast Derby is Mali 73, Côte d'Ivoire 69. And the third game in today's program is done.